Hey guys, so I wasn't really planning on, more so I was kind of planning on not doing a video about the giant crypto scam that happened through ByBit with that 1.44, nearly $1.5 billion hustle. But because everyone's talking about it, right? Everyone and their mother has talked about this, but I still seeing a couple of questions and everything come up, so I want to take this from a slightly different angle. And what I'm really hearing people question, or just straight out declare or dictate, that I want to talk about briefly, is with this scam, or really just in general, is one, is altcoin season dead? And like, does this end it? Two, will Ethereum drop and go down to zero or get significantly hit by this? And three, is ByBit going to disappear like FTX did? So let's just kind of jump right into those questions. First one I want to do is about, is altcoin season dead, or is it going to continue or anything like that? I don't think so. I got no reason to think that it is. Actually, by the time I took a look at this, or the charts in general, about 20 hours later, everything's coming back up. But there are always large bearish news like this that only seem to make a difference in the short period because we have short-term memory. Specifically when it comes to something like what we like, whether it's money or sports teams, we have a very short-term memory of like bad things that happened before that the market fully recovered from. And at the time we thought, oh crap, this is it, altcoin season isn't coming. Like when there was the issues in the Middle East escalated. I remember seeing my portfolio drop by 35% and essentially overnight. It might have been less in a shorter period than that. And everyone was saying altcoin season's dead. And do you know what? Everything recovered. Now, last bull run, for crying out loud, if you guys were around for that, the FTX crash, or when China banned Bitcoin, and everyone was saying, oh, altcoin season or the entire bull run is over because China's now out of it. We could go on with a couple different things that happened last cycle that everyone swore was going to end the bull run right then and there. And all it did was make dips happen for 1 to 7 days. That's all this is going to be. People are going to short-term forget the next bullish thing that happens, whether it's something big for ByBit, something big for Ethereum, something big for some shit meme coin, some cat with a tail or dog with a different hat on, it's going to come out, and everyone's going to forget about this. So no, nothing's changed by altcoin season or the bull run. It's still going on just like it always does. The same time frame is still there. The same general thought of everybody that it's not going to happen is still there. And the more of that we hear, the closer to it we know that we're actually there. And let's just even go with the assumption or presumption that you think I'm wrong and that altcoin season and the bull run is over. One, why are you watching this? In all reality, right? Two, let's say you are right, and I've done a whole video, I think 2 on this topic actually, of if the bull run is over and we are entering or in a bear market, there's still ways to make money. Still ways to make money, guys. I'm going to be active in the bear market. I'll do videos closer to time, like when I'm actually pulling funds out, how I'm going to do it. Short answer is I'm thinking about doing things with farming, specifically of Arrow. I'll be doing fiat or digital fiat liquidity pools, and I'll be looking for coins that have been around for a while, that safer ones like layer ones, dexes, things that aren't going to go away and just at a greatly discount rate. So you can do things, again, not financial advice, I personally do not recommend doing that right now, but I'm in the full belief we're still going to have a full bull run. But things you can do is look at the top 100 coins. If you want to keep buying things and you think that the market overall is going down, but you want to buy things, which again, that kind of seems counterintuitive or paradoxical to me, but keep with the top 100 coins. Because at the very least, even in a bear market, there's still pumps. Just like in a bull run, there's still a lot of dumps and drops. So look at the coins that are still going to have some reason to go up, like Hedera. Has HederaCon coming up. It's the first large convention for Hedera since 2018. There's a very good chance to be a price mover, so you could hop into there. Or they're going to have large speakers like the CEO of Cardano and Filecoin. Maybe you want to put a little bit there, knowing that or believing that there's a good chance of having a nice little bump after that. It might be 10 to 30%, but if you believe it's a bear market, that's really good. So there's still ways to make money no matter what you believe, but no, I think there's still going to be an altcoin season. Next one is Ethereum going to zero. No, it's not going to zero. It's still, I think, still going to hit all-time highs. I think it's going to end up hitting 5,000 to 7,000 this year. Could have hit the 8 to 10. It could. I think it's going to be 5 to 7. We'll end up finding out. But it's not going to die. The big concern, I guess, is if the Lazarus group, or however we pronounce it, coming out of North Korea, if they sold all their Ethereum right now, yes, Ethereum would plummet. It would make a pretty big drop. I didn't do the math to tell you guys actually how much, because it's not like if it was $1.5 billion that it's going to take that from what the $350 billion market cap or whatnot Ethereum is, because it goes much more by what's on chain versus off chain. So it would actually make a much larger impact than that. But regardless, they're not going to do it, because if the wallets were tracked, they know what wallets moved and what side wallets were used to make this giant scam happen, and they are being closely watched by a couple different federal groups from different federal governments, right? So they can't use those wallets. They're probably all on cold storage now, and if they do end up selling all the Ethereum they sold, which you'd assume they will, they're going to do it slowly over time, so that way they don't get busted and that the wallets don't get closed off and everything's stolen back. So no, Ethereum's not going to tank. Ethereum's going to be fine. There are way too many projects, and again, a whole narrative called Layer 2 was essentially made for Ethereum to Subway Industries can still use Ethereum. It's going to be fine. Lastly, is ByBit going to go to zero and go under like FTX? I'm not as confident in this answer as the other ones, but I'm still good, like 85% sure, if I have to give you a rough percentage, that no, ByBit's going to be fine. One, I've got nothing in ByBit. I've got no reason to support them or not. I mean, I don't like seeing exchanges go under, but I don't think it's going to repeat what FTX did, for the major reason of they had enough liquidity to pay off everyone who understandably got scared and pulled their crypto out of ByBit. The fact that when the scam happened, so a lot of people sold what was on ByBit or put it to cold storage, which that, to an extent, that makes sense. I mean, the scam already happened. They're not going to come back and do it again right away. You don't go steal from the same house 2 nights in a row. That was a strange analogy, but I hold to it. I mean, it's true. So, but everyone sold, not everyone, a lot of people sold their stuff. A lot of people moved it off chain. And ByBit had enough money to be able to pay everyone for it. The problem with FTX is that they didn't. Yes, ByBit did have to take a few loans to make this happen, but they should be able to recover. And my guess, total speculation, is that in a few months, or maybe 6 months, 9 months at the latest, when crypto starts really going down, they might have like a slightly higher APY on staking their crypto, even if it's just fiat or something, and they start building it back up. If it's over like a 5%, if it's like 8% or more, I'll look into it. Like I don't have any concerns at this moment with ByBit. New news could change my mind. But that's it. Just want to give a quick little feel out of my opinion on this whole situation. It sucks. Scams happen. Don't do stupid things. Try to do smart things. And good luck with crypto.